Forget gurus. Forget anyone claiming to be an online business expert without going through the challenges of entrepreneurship themselves. The Real Money, Real Business podcast is here to prove the best insights in online business comes from your fellow online business builders. We dig into stories of entrepreneurs selling their business on the Empire Flippers marketplace so that you can learn how they made their business profitable, how they overcame obstacles, and what lessons they learned in their online journey. If you want to take your business and your knowledge to the next level, you've come to the right podcast. Let's get started.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of the Real Money, Real Business podcast. We record these interviews so that potential buyers can learn more about the business and the seller to help them make an informed buying decision. If you would like to learn more about this business, including details like what type of business it is, how much revenue and profit it makes, and all of the assets included with the business, simply visit empireflippers.com/marketplace and search for this business's listing number, which you can find in the video thumbnail and in the description. Or if you're watching this on YouTube, you can click the link in the description to go straight to the listing. So without further ado, let's get into this interview. First up, let's learn a little bit about you. Can you tell us about your background in building and running online businesses?
Actually, running online businesses is not where I came from. I've been doing software engineering for over a decade. It made me approach things in a very systematic way. Naturally, I also created scripts to optimize various processes. I always seek for simplicity and solid infrastructure. And for instance, one of the scripts I wrote helped me to manage the inventory more efficiently.
Why are you selling the business now instead of keeping it and growing it further?
I very like this business, but I'm also a co-founder and CTO of another startup. And as a co-founder and CTO of another startup, it is expected from you to be more than 100% focused on that startup. I don't spend more than 2 hours a week maintaining this business. This is not enough to grow a business. I think it is the time to sell it.
Can you describe the amount and the type of work that you do on this business to maintain it?
All I do to maintain the business is purchasing inventory. I tell the supplier to produce, the inspection company to inspect, and the freight forwarder to ship. I also need to create inbound shipments in Amazon. And basically that's it. Like everybody in the chain knows exactly what it should do. And they also like coordinating with each others without needing me too much. Besides that, there is also like managing PPC, but this is not something I do very good. Either way, I used to have someone to manage the PPC in Amazon, but now I do it like myself with the help of my cousin, which also have some experience in online businesses, but I think it can be done a lot better.
So if you were to keep this business, what are some of the ways you would try to grow it?
There is something I always dreamed of, but I never had the time to invest in it. Basically, my product has some kind of base, and on top of it, there are accessories attached to it. And I get various emails very oftenly asking for more accessories to add on top of the base. I don't sell any extra accessory at the moment. I know it has demand. I know it can increase the share of wallet for both new customers and existing customers that check and want to expand the product. So this is something very interesting I would have invested in. Additionally, we don't really have more product in the niche. We have one small product, but there are plenty of options to add more and expand in the niche and use the reputation of the hero product on those new products. We also have a nice Shopify webpage, but we don't run Google ads on it or any kind of ads. I think there is great potential on getting traffic to this site through ads. So this is something I would definitely check on. And obviously there is like expanding to more markets and brick and mortar stores.
Right. And what would you say are the biggest risks with this business that buyers should be aware of?
The product is very seasonal, so you could easily miss on purchasing the right amount of inventory at the right time, or even getting stuck with load of inventory on the off seasons. So I think this is like the biggest risk in this business.
How much support are you willing to offer the buyer who acquires this business?
I really want this business to succeed, even if I'm not there, because I believe this is like a big chunk of my reputation and it's very big chunk of my resume. I'll be willing to do whatever it takes to help you have the knowledge I have in this business. And to be more specific, I think like 20 minutes call every day during the first month is okay. Like 1 hour meeting every week afterwards until we reach like for a full year. Beside that, if we need more, something I'm open to consider and talk about. I really want this business to succeed.
Are you open to negotiating something like an earnout agreement?
I'm definitely open to earn out payment, but I do expect higher total in this case, considering the risk that I'm taking for the earnout.
Okay, final question. If you had to put yourself in the shoes of a buyer, why is your business a business worth buying?
The business is very simple. The infrastructure is very solid. The opportunities are very, very big. Like there are plenty of ways we could expand this business. And also this is like a very big de-risk. The reason that I'm selling the business just because I don't have the time for it and because I am CTO and co-founder of another startup, I think that's a very big de-risk.
All right, everyone. Thanks for listening. To learn more and see if this business is still for sale, head over to empireflippers.com/marketplace and search for this business listing number, which you can find in the video thumbnail and description. Or if you're watching this on YouTube, click the link in the description to go straight to the listing. Once you've unlocked this listing, you'll find everything you need to know about this business. So, thanks for joining us. See you next time.